Hey there, it's your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for Campaign 5 of 2022. So Campaign 5 is introducing our new Match Filter. So we have Match Filter, which is a new addition to what was our Magics collection. So Magics is being renamed, most of the products in that collection, as Match. All of the Magics products that you know and love, still the same formula, just with a new name. And we're adding a new addition to that collection, and that is Match Filter. And this is our new cream to powder foundation. So this is obviously a great replacement for anybody who used our old cream to powder foundation and is looking for a new one, but it's actually so much more than that. So this cream formula has in it it has vitamin E, which is very nourishing for the skin, a triple berry complex, which gives you antioxidant protection, and hyaluronic acid, which helps to hydrate the skin while you're using it, so you get a smoother, more flawless finish, because well-hydrated skin, of course, the makeup goes on well and smoother, and that helps to blur imperfections. It doesn't settle into the lines or settle into the pores, so you don't get that kind of polka dotted effect that you can get from some foundations. So it's going to blur those imperfections. It's going to hydrate the skin, and it's going to help to even your skin tone. So it comes in 9 flexible shades. The flexible shades mean that it doesn't have to be an exact shade match. You just pick one or two shades that's the closest for you. Some folks find even up to 3 shades will actually work just fine for them. And the shade actually works with your natural skin tone to kind of blend that out. So it does come in a nice compact with a really good size mirror, so it's great for touch-ups on the run. Handy sponge applicator, which gives you a really nice finish, and then the foundation there. And I'll give you a quick show you how this goes on. And so you just, with the sponge applicators, you just want to kind of just pat it on there, and gives just a really nice finish, helps to even the skin tone, and again, blur the imperfection and give the skin that smoother look. And I will be doing a little how-to. One morning when I'm getting ready, I'll do a little video of how I apply this and different techniques that you can use to apply, because you can also use a brush. I don't really use my fingers as much with this as I do some others, but show you the differences in using the sponge applicator, the brush applicator. I'll be doing that, so keep an eye out for that coming soon. We do have new brushes this campaign. So we did have a new brush, our new kabuki brush that we had that came out over the holiday, the retractable kabuki brush that's great, again, for on the go, because you can pull that little into itself and cover it up and have that in your bag on the go. But now we have 4 new brushes. Well, it's really 8 new brushes, but they come in pairs. They come in dual-ended brushes. So this is our complexion blending brush, and you have 2 ends. So you have the larger end, and these are they're vegan bristles. They are synthetic bristles. They have very, very soft feel, but a nice density to them, so you get a really good coverage. So it has sort of a slightly rounded flat end, and then you've got a smaller area. So this end, the smaller area, is great for concealers, for getting like in the under eye area and around, when you're trying to get around the nose, those smaller areas. And then this is good for your all over foundation. Works great with powder foundations and with the cream to powder foundation. The only kind I haven't tried it yet with is liquid, but I imagine it'll actually work really well with that too, because I've used a similar type of brush with liquid foundations before. Then we have our blush and contour brush. So we have a rounded end, which is great for all over powder as well. I know it says just blush and contour, but this one works really good for all over powder. And then you have your angled brush there with the little bit thinner that works great for blush and for contouring. So very good combination there. We also have our eyeshadow blending brush. So we have 2 ends. So we have the rounded end, which is great for all over and doing just the lid. And then we have a really good crease brush. And I used to use, or I typically have used, a very kind of narrow rounded brush for the crease, but I really like this style for the crease here. So you see it's a bit wider, but it's also narrower. So you get very, very controlled application. So you can control kind of in a thin area, or you can turn it sideways and do more of a swipe over the whole area. And then last but not least, actually one of my favorites, because I'm a big fan of using some of my eyeshadow shades, my powder eyeshadows, either as my eyeliner for the day or to kind of soften the look of a pencil eyeliner. So this is the Precision Eye brush, and you've got that more controlled, smaller, more precision short brush. And then you also have the angled, very narrow brush, which works very, very well as to apply powder as an eyeliner. So those are the new brushes, and there's the whole collection. We have that. We do have one other addition to our makeup collection, and that is 2 new sets of the gel nail stickers. So I had one nail that broke off really, really low, so I did not do my nails last weekend like I had intended. So I will be sure to post pictures on my social media when I do get around to applying these, because I absolutely love these colors. Love this look of kind of the nail art look. And so these are, this one is Violet, no, this is Stargazer. And then the other collection that we are adding, oh no, this is Ultraviolet Waves. Oh, that's funny, the package says Stargazer. This is definitely Ultraviolet Waves, because the one with the stars is Stargazer. So that's our new gel nail stickers that we have this campaign. We do have a new A-Box, not A-Box, a new Gotta Get It deal. So these are like the A-Box without the box, if you remember those. And this is the Love It First Try set, and it has a deluxe sample size or a try it travel size of our new Ultimate LX, or a new LX Ultimate in the Serum. We have the Love It First Lash Mini Mascara, so you can try that out. We have a travel size spray of our Haiku Intense. It's one of our newer scents. And we have our Glimmer Cream Eyeliner in Majestic Plum, my favorite shade. It's a very lovely deep purple. It's a great alternative to black or brown. Gives you just a little pop of color there. So that's, of course, only $10 with a $40 purchase. And the last thing that I have for this campaign is our new Eau Rose, or Eau Rose. I have a little bit of trouble with French words sometimes, but it's our new layered fragrance. And I don't actually have the bottle, because when I went to our leadership kickoff event, our the VIP attendees, or people that were invited as VIPs, got a special swag bag or swag collection, and we got a lab sample of it. So I've been using this to sample, and didn't actually get the full-size bottle yet. But it's a very, let's see, intoxicating dance of seductive woad and alluring rose. So it's a really a little bit spicy, but not overpowering. It's what we used to, it's kind of the scent category we used to call Oriental, and I don't really know what the new name for that is. But it's a very warm, a little bit of spice to it, a little bit earthy scent. And I don't know why we called them Oriental, but that's the fragrance. That's just how it comes to mind for me to describe it. So it is a warm and indulgent. I like that description of it very much. It does have, your first notes that you're going to experience when you first put it on would be spicy saffron, passion fruit, and black pepper. Then as it starts to dry down a little bit, you'll get the apple blossom, the romantic rose, and the coffee absolute. And I learned that when you have a fragrance essence and it's an absolute, it's just a different way of distilling the aroma, distilling the fragrance out of that plant or that wood, whatever it is that you're getting the scent from. And then your base notes, your lasting part of the scent is going to be agarwood, crisp amber, and velvety patchouli. So it does have that kind of spicy, earthy scent to it. Really, really nice scent. It's a nice strong scent without being an overpowering scent, and that's what I really like about it. So that is all of our picks for campaign 5 of campaign 22, or campaign 5 of 2022. And just remind you to check out the Good Buys flyer. This is where we have our kind of our bundle and save offers. Like you can get your mascara and eyeshadow together and save a bit on those. We have some of our flyer exclusives, things that don't appear in the regular book. There's a lot of bundle and save in this one. And that's things like, we have fun socks and reader glasses. We have some of the kitchen items, that sort of thing. And this is also where you will find our clearance section. So our Hello Goodbyes section. And this campaign clearance items are up to 70% off. Just remember, all of these items are while supplies last and they're final sale, so no returns on those. But you can find some really, really good deals in that section. And you can find these when you go to my online store. So if you go to avon.com/repstore/carnold, you can go in the digital catalog, and if you click on categories, you'll see Good Buys all the way over on the right, or if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the categories in the digital catalog, you get to see everything that is in the Good Buys flyer. So that's all I have for you this campaign. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.